Sagittarius' sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what May 2020 has in store for you. Well, right off the bat, I'm definitely seeing for you, Sagittarius, in May, definitely some romance for sure. I'm getting a sense, though, definitely very fiery, very passionate. It's going to be almost like this instant type of attraction for a lot of you. And with the Page of Cups, it's almost going to be, all of us. I'm getting a sense like it's going to be almost like sudden like it's going to almost like hit you like on an emotional level that you're not even like ready for, or you're not realizing. I think what I'm kind of seeing here is it's going to create almost like this unexpected emotional energy from you when you meet this person that you're not expecting, and it's going to take you off guard where you're like, oh my god. So I definitely sense that for you guys, for sure. I'm definitely sensing a love vibe in May for you guys here. Let me see if there's anything else. And I definitely think with the Lovers card, I mean, right then and there, I mean, I definitely think that could be definitely a soulmate, twin flame, soul partner situation. So it sounds like you guys might be getting lucky in love in May for you. Let me see if there's anything else here. I'm also seeing kind of like new beginnings and starts in regards of kind of just like emotional well-being. Like I feel like you're almost like finding peace within yourself and inner peace, and love within yourself. I'm seeing that in the Page of Cups, and it's almost like because you're almost having this inner peace and you're just in this perfect alignment that it's going to bring in this person into your life. And to me, I find this person in the Knight of Wands, so it could be a fire sign. Another fire sign, so obviously Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And I just feel like this person's gonna like come in, and it's just gonna be this burst of energy, like you're just full of light and passion and fire, and it's creative, and it's gonna be just instant attraction. Let me see. Let's get some clarification here on this reading, or even just anything else that might come up. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, and once again, this is a general reading, so even if you're someone who's maybe not like necessarily looking for love, or maybe you're not like open to dating right now, I definitely do sense and feel that even though that may not be a priority right now, or something you may not be thinking, but that can also what might be bringing it into your life. It's sometimes like the things that we end up manifesting and bringing into our lives is usually sometimes where we're not even least expecting, or not even trying to find it. And so I definitely am sensing that with you. But I think over even just in a general sense, whether that even resonates with you or not, that there has been this feeling of being alone and very caught up in your current situation and what you're currently going through, whatever troubles or whatever things have been going on for you. And for this kind of for this love reading that's kind of coming up, I'm so sorry guys if this isn't resonating with you, but it's the predominant thing that kind of came up for me. But I do also feel, in a general sense, for a lot of you, you have been feeling very alone. Perhaps even if you're not focused on love, a part of you maybe deep down has been maybe thinking about like, oh, am I ever gonna meet anyone? I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet anyone. But you are not alone, and there is someone out there right for you and meant for you. And I feel for a lot of you in May, a lot of you are going to meet this person, or at the very least you're going to, even if it's not romantic, I'm definitely sensing romantic vibes, but this could also be just someone who just shakes up your life and for the better, where it's maybe not, you know, I definitely got a love vibe. But it could also be, you know, just like a friendship or someone else that like just comes into your life and just shakes everything up. And with the seer, see beyond the current situation. I think you just need to be a little bit more positive. Because in May, you know, there's a lot of promises for someone really significant or special coming into your life. And whatever you're going through right now, in May, I think, going into May, I think we need to be a little more positive and understand that there's more going on around us than what meets our eye. Let's see here in regards to like maybe some actions, maybe some advice. Golden moment. And growth. Yeah, I actually feel for a lot of you in May, a lot of you, even going into May, I think a lot of you have recently been doing a lot of growth. Maybe a lot of maturing, maybe letting go of things that no longer serve you. And even perhaps, and in May, I find that this growth will continue to flourish within yourself, and just a better outlook. I think your outlook's going to change a lot in May, and I do think this person's going to have a lot to do with it. You know, they're, like I said, like this Knight of Wands energy, they're just going to come in and just kind of be like, you know, like almost like a lightning bolt. It's almost like they're going to come in like a lightning bolt and you're just going to be like, what the hell hit me? But I mean, I like it and I want more. And I think it's going to almost like ignite something in you. And with that golden moment, I mean, to not, you know, not to take the opportunity when it shows itself. Of course, obviously, you know, don't be blinded and be cautious and everything about new people that may come into your life. Obviously, you still have to be safe. But at the same time, I'm almost seeing like that golden moment, like when that moment comes in, like just take it and really, really embrace it for what it really is and whatever may come out of it. Let's see if there's anything from our divine masculine. Generosity. Yeah, be generous with your energy. Obviously, we should still have healthy boundaries, but I think what's going on in part of that growth is I think a lot of you have been very cut off, and especially because when I was saying this love reading that was coming up, I also kind of got this almost like resistance at the same time, like where some of you are just like, that is not even on my mind. But I think what's happening is I think a lot of you have been, maybe for whatever your circumstances or what's going on in your life, that you just have cut off that part of yourself, or you're just not even like open to that side of yourself. And I think in May, I think the message for May is to be generous and to really, you know, there is an equilibrium when it comes to giving and receiving. So to not be afraid to give your time in, you know, and even not just only that, even if it's with friends or helping out a neighbor or a family member, a coworker, whatever it may be, to just have that balance. And I think a lot of your growth is going to come from learning how to mindfully give your energy and to also be open to receiving energy. And I think through that, I know I keep like on this, like, I'm so sorry guys, like I know this may not always connect with some of you, but I'm also sensing that resistance. But I am just sensing that someone significant is coming for you in May in some way, shape, or form. Let's check with our Divine Feminine. Oh, there we go. White Buffalo Woman, Reverence. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. Had to switch out my battery, but back to what we were getting here with our Divine Feminine card. Yeah, I think it's just what I'm kind of getting is perhaps you're just not looking at things in the right lens. Maybe you're not, maybe because of what's going on. Maybe in a sense for some of you, you've kind of been jaded, or you just kind of been stuck and kind of seeing the world in a certain way or in a certain circumstance. But this is the time to really be grounded and to, I think, be adaptable in a lot of ways and just kind of be ready for what's coming for you, and to just be really grounded in your energy and to, you know, to be open to all different opportunities, and to obviously be generous with your energy, but also to know, obviously, to know what serves best for you. But I also feel that for some of you, that because of what's going on and maybe some stubbornness in regards to certain points of view, that perhaps that point of view is maybe a little distorted and jaded. And I think in May, going into May, that's either going to be challenged, that perhaps of whatever your personal circumstances are, that you just kind of, hey, maybe you're looking at this in the wrong way. Maybe you should look at it this way. That, or kind of the sense of, or you're going to make that realization and really change an approach to how you view your life, how you view your circumstances. So let's go with here, see if there's anything energetically to know, maybe something to focus on, maybe some blockages. A lot of people have been getting these same cards. It's crazy. Anyway, but it seems to be, there seems to be a very common theme in regards of, I think what a lot of people have been focusing on is their health, and really working on transforming and growing and improving themselves, and, you know, just becoming their highest potential and their most authentic self. You're definitely not unique to that. These cards have been coming up like almost consistently, these same two. But I mean, it makes a lot of sense. And perhaps part of your mastery, I feel, or just kind of growing that you're going to find in May, Sagittarius, is through understanding, excuse me, is this sense of loneliness, and to kind of going back, and some of the things I got brought up is knowing that you're not alone, and that there are people around you. And even if it may not seem physically there's a lot of people around you, spiritually there are always people there with you, and you can always connect with your loved ones depending on how woo you are in the 5D. Depending on how spiritual you are, you can always connect with people on a spiritual level, even if they're not physically with you. And just knowing, and part of your growth is just kind of knowing when to give your energy, when to ground it and to protect it, for sure. And also, you know, and I think part of that, and seeing beyond your current situation and your distortion, so beyond your current situation and kind of this distortion of what certain things you might be kind of seeing, is just, you know, perhaps taking a step back and be like, all right, is this just me because I'm just frustrated, or it's just because things are so crazy? Is there a different point of view? Is there a different perspective I could be looking at this right now? And I mean, and of course, like everyone, I think everyone's taking care of their health and seriously, but I definitely see maybe a little bit more specific with you guys that part of this taking care, you know, this, especially with your growth and generosity, I think you're just going to find almost like an exponentially heightened sense of energy or growth and energy, where, you know, with the work that you're going to be doing for yourself and taking care of yourself that we kind of talked about later on that emotional level. And in May, these things that you will be healing is these senses of feeling alone and feeling this kind of distorted point of view of the reality, and this balance of trying to find when to give and take energy and kind of being open to all different possibilities. And I definitely see kind of everything here now coming full circle through that that page of that emotional, you know, and that inner healing we've been doing. That's going to bring, you know, it's going to bring in very significant people that are going to be very profound in your life. Let's see if there's anything else, any other messages. Achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You have earned it, although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. So kind of going there with the health card. So perhaps that could be something that might come up in May for some of you. Not all of you. It is a general reading. But I think that is, and I think part of that healing within yourself will also be, should, you know, this is general, but how you deal with that and that kind of perception of, should that, if that's literally or like in part, you'll know if that resonates with you. But in May, I think even just in a general sense of just kind of any sort of situation, I am definitely seeing that, you know, that groundedness and being able to kind of give and take, I think, and that healing and the growth you're going through right now is going to come head to head in May. And it's really going to be shown of how you how you handle this situation in regards of for yourself and for the other people involved. And I definitely see in May that a lot of, maybe for some of you, a lot of this realization, a lot of this growth will come through this experience as well. But I think that's it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else for you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed this reading and that some of it resonated with you on any level. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below and let me know what resonated with you, and leave some suggestions as well for future videos, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.